And what off and I was like, oh, here we go. Other other questions? The players, just raise your hand and we'll get to as many as possible. Mason, go ahead.
This is for Jess and Lee. How grueling was the battle down low tonight with Cardoso and Stevens as you chipped away at the lead?
I mean, obviously Cardoso is a great player, and when she gets the ball deep, it's really hard to stop her. But I think in the second half, Lee did a great job of just making her catches hard, kind of wearing her down. So that was a huge lift for the team.
Maya?
Questions for Paige. Just like when your shot's not falling and things are like getting frustrating, what are some things that you do to maintain composure and still contribute to winning?
Yeah, I mean, try to affect the game in other ways. Try to be better defensively, maybe rebound more, get my teammates open a little bit more, and just have positive self-talk. We work so hard in this sport, and some nights it's not your night shooting the ball, but until the buzzer sounds, things can always change. And that's kind of what we did as a team. We stuck with it. We were resilient. We didn't shoot that great until like the last 5 minutes, really. So for us to stick together, stay positive, keep just having positive reinforcement that we're still in it and we're still going to keep fighting is what you kind of do.
We'll go Matt, then Jess.
Paige, you seem to have a certain look in your eye when you're coming up off that curl for the 3-pointer at the last second. I mean, can you tell me what was going through your head when you know you have to make something happen there at the last second?
Yeah, I don't know. Was that you or Lee? Somebody sent me a great screen and I saw a little bit of daylight. And so I knew I had to go up. So just having that confidence, my teammates doing a great job of getting me open, and then just trying to knock it down.
For any of you, at 9:47 there was the coach's challenge, and then y'all went on a run. The whole quarter changed after that. You scored your most points in a quarter this season. What changed after that point that led to the win? And can you walk us through the final minutes?
Yeah, walk us. Me? I'm not sure how much we were down at that point, but we always felt like we were in it and we were scrapping and fighting. And we started to get some stops and string together some stops, and we got out in transition a little bit more. We got them in foul trouble. I think we got them in bonus with like 5 minutes left, so we were just trying to attack that way and just chip away, not hit any home runs, but one possession at a time, dig in defensively, get what we want, and execute offensively, and just keep huddling, keep having that constant communication of what we want, and just to stick with it until the final buzzer. And I think that's what you saw.
You were down 14 at that point.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Jess and Paige, for you guys, can you just talk about, we see how you guys mesh on the court with Lee, but can you just talk about what she brings to this team, just her energy and her character?
Me on Paige?
No, for Jess and Paige, can you talk about the energy that Lee brings to this team?
Oh, that
and
Lee
her
brings
character to the team?
No, I mean, I think Lee just did a great job. Both times we played Chicago, she's came in and played huge minutes for us. And it's hard to be in that position. It's hard to stay ready. And I think she just does a great job of, just staying ready, really. She does her work outside of, the practices. And obviously, today for us, she was a huge help.
Yeah, I mean, and just to have somebody like that in the locker room that shows up the same every single day, regardless of how many minutes she plays or how many shots she gets. She's just a light in the locker room, and everybody loves being around her. She's like the most positive, like light. She's just always smiling, always having a good time. And it's like really important for people to be like that in the locker room, for us to sustain an entire 44-game season where we're going to need her on nights like this, for her to stick with it. It just says a lot about who she is.
Dorothy?
Lee, when you were on the free throw line, you could hear a pin drop inside of the arena. Talk about like what you were thinking, what you were feeling as you were about to release that ball.
Actually, I've been in that situation before in the national team, so I do not really feel like the big pressure, but I still feel really, my heart is jumping really fast. So I try to bring win for our team, and I appreciate, my teammates trust me, and I just want to focus on that moment and be ready for every second. Yeah.
Lee, what does it mean to you to hear the way the crowd erupts when you enter the game?
What I mean, that mean for me is, for me, I just feel like I try to be ready every day and every moment. If the team need me, I try to be my best on the court. If I can't, I will try to practice more and getting better and better day by day. But sometimes I sit on the bench, I still want to be really best cheerleaders and cheers for our teammates. I love to see the win. So I hope we can continue getting great game and keep going.
Each team just won.
Jessica, in the last 2 games, there was double-figure deficits before the fourth quarter. Just what are some things the team can maybe clean up about the earlier parts of games?
Yeah, I mean, I think today, as starters, we didn't do a great job of coming out with the energy and the intensity that we needed on both sides of the ball, really. And so, I think that depends a lot on the starters just being ready from the jump.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.